All right. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Well, for those who are still on the Pacific Coast, anyway, or Pacific time, good afternoon and good evening. Yes, I am back. I am back to trying to learn Blender 3D. It's been it's been difficult trying to get back into this program, trying to do creative things in general because of what's been going on. Personally, I've posted about it on my YouTube community. I've posted about it on social media. So I won't retell that story, but because of what's been going on, it's been hard trying to get back into, well, trying to be creative. But I decided I'm going to try and put one foot in front of the other and get back into it because this is something that I really want to do. Even though it's been hard and trying to learn all of these, skills, these new skills has been difficult. But I want to do it. I have stories that I want to tell, and I hope once I learn these tools of the trade that I can tell those stories. And yes, that includes getting the the elusive jiggle physics. Yes. Like the Infinity Stones, I will gather them one at a time in order to make my vision of fan service come true. So welcome. My name is Alexander Trapp, the founder of It's a Trap Productions. We don't play games anymore on this channel, at least not on YouTube anyway. But we do try to learn fun things, and I shall play, hopefully, some entertaining music along the way. So let's try and get back into this. So I've got Blender open right here. Let me do a screen capture so it takes up the entire screen. Wait, that's not it. Nope, that's the Elgato. Ah, nuts. This is going to take a little while to get rid of. Come on. There we go. Okay. Game capture. There we go. I'm going to set it back to Blender. And there we are. Now it's taking up the entire screen. Alright. So, as usual, if anyone is watching this for the first time, I am learning from a tutorial series from GameDev.tv. It's called Blender Animation and Rigging, Bring Your Creations to Life. And I think we last left off with a blobby creature. Let me go ahead and open this. Go here, go to Open Recent. Yep. No, not blobby. Benny. Benny the Bean. So we were here. That's right. We were trying to do like a surprised animation where he does like that. I could have swore we made a little bit more progress last time. Hold on a second. Let me open up an earlier one. Save changes. Did I do anything? All I moved was the timeline around. We'll go to don't save. Okay, so this is an earlier one. And then, oh yeah, like that's just the most basic one. So I guess the most recent was number 3. Yeah, I don't know why it said save changes. Oh. Oh no! It didn't save the changes from the last time, which is, we were adding a kind of like a double take kind of animation. Well, I guess we got to review that lesson then. Okay. Alright, well, let me go ahead and add in the music by Chill Hop thing on screen. And, yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and try and pick up from where we left off. Speaking of which, where did we leave off? Alright, good. You guys can hear the music, although I may have to turn it down slightly. Okay. Yep, that's better. Just checking a few things. Alright, yep, stream is good. Oh yeah, I need to update the goal there for Streamlabs. Well, for the car donation goal. I'll do that soon. Well, I guess I didn't sleep too long last night. Oh well, I wanted to try and get up early. Turn the music down slightly. There we go. But yeah, I wanted to get up early and try and get back into this. Alright, let's see where we left off in these lessons here. Yeah, let's see. Shocked, and then... That's right, we never finished this. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to start this over. I think I made an error during the animation. Well, hopefully I don't repeat the same thing. Okay. Are we in pose? Yes, we are indeed in pose mode. Select all the bony bones. Alright, so I'm listening to the tutorial right now, and I'm trying to follow along with it on the website Udemy. And once again, I'll show the tutorial that I'm looking at. I'm not going to show it on screen, but, well, I mean, I'm not going to play it on screen, but you'll see what I'm trying to, you know, essentially do. Oh yeah, I gotta take off, game capture. So this is what I'm following along with. And we're on this lesson here of section 5. So, lesson 41, look around, and then shocked. So we got 42, 43, 44, and then that'll be the end of section 5. Ooh, and then we're going to get into some more animation. Alright, now bring back game capture, and then we'll be back to that. And thank you everybody who is coming along to watch. Even if you're just lurking, I appreciate it. So there will be periods of time where I'm just kind of, you know, not saying anything. I'm just going to be listening to the animation itself, well, the tutorial itself, and try to follow along with it and, well, copy what I see. Okay, so that's what I'm going to start doing right now, and I'll let you guys know when I'm back to, well, trying to do stuff. Oh, right. Okay, so we got to create a new one of these. So when you click that button there, it makes a new animation based off of the old one that was already worked on. So we're essentially adding layers to this. Like ogres and onions, they have layers. Alright, so we're going to title this Looking Around and then Shocked. Enter. Oh, and we got to press this. Save this data block even if it has no users. Alright, so I'm listening again to the tutorial. And what they're doing is they're trying to show like what the finished animation will look like. So there's not going to be like any color or texturing added to it. Yeah, let me show you guys. So that's what it'll... I'll even do full screen. So like that's what it's going to look like, or at least my version will hopefully look somewhat like that. Oh, why am I getting a text? Why always when I'm streaming do I get texts? Ah. Just a late notification from Instagram. Alright, maybe not late. Okay, anyway, let's come off of this, because this isn't what I've done. Oh, hi again, Dragon. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you being here. Okay. No problem. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Even if you're just lurking and just watching, because I know, like, this isn't going to be as exciting as, you know, watching, say, Mark play his game or any other kind of game for that matter. But, you know, it's all part of the learning process. I hope you're having a good day today. Alright, I need to put this back on game capture. There we go. I'm doing stuff while lurking in both streams. Alright, well I hope that stuff is going alright. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice. I read it as stuff. But yeah, no worries. It looks like the finished animation has a timeline of about 85 frames. So I'll extend it out that far. Where's the tutorial? Oh, there it is. Okay. Continuing onward. Yep, 85 frames. Okay, so what are we copying here? Okay, that's what we're doing. Move this counter to 66. Select this. G to grab. Oh, right. You have to come down here and press A as well. There we go. All right, now where are we moving it to? Okay. Okay, so about here. Yeah. Yep, okay. So far, so good. All right, next. Okay, wait. What are we copying here? Okay. Wait, let me look at that again. Okay. Move that to frame 1. At least I think that's frame 1. Oh, almost. Let's do Control Z. What? There we go. Okay, so move this here. Grab this. Drag it here, and then it... Oh no, that's on frame 2. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's right. It can be counted there. All right. I'm doing something right. At least I'm not completely unfamiliar with all the controls. Okay, so then we go to frame 30. Select the top. This is called a bone. I know it kind of looks like a long sort of like line with just, you know, like sections sort of marked there, and there. But for our beanie guy, this entire line is considered a set of 2 bones. Alright, not currently looking at chat. Okay, let's see how to do that again. Okay, so R and then Z. And then he said move it across slightly. Looks like he moved it about that much. Okay, go to frame 55. Kind of do the opposite now. R for rotate, Z for the Z axis, and then turn this way. Not quite as much. Looking good so far. Nice. Yep, that worked. So it's like there. Look over there at frame 30, look over there at frame 55, and then frame 60. That's where the shocked animation begins and then kind of plays like that. So yeah, looking good so far. Alright, so then we'll just play it. Yep, looking good so far. Alright, and now we go to the graph editor. Yeah, mine looks so much different from theirs. Probably because I did some different movements. Alright. So then we hit Shift H. Oh wait, we're not back over here yet. Shift H. Okay. Well, it still looks a little weird, but that's fine. Oh, this song's got a pretty nice bass line to it. Oh, didn't realize that happened. Probably because I pressed a numeric key. Sorry, just taking a quick sip of my coffee. My room gets very hot, so I need my iced coffees. Well, just iced coffee. Okay, moving on. Okay, so get rid of this side panel. There we go. Oh wait, click on normalize? Where did he do that? Oh. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do a bit of a focus on these frames here. So I gotta select them. Maybe that's a shift select kind of thing. It kind of lights them all up. And then frame 55. Okay. Not all of them, but a few. Let's see, that's this one. Yep. And go back here, press S for scale, hit X for the X-axes, and then scale them that way. It looks like they're basically touching at that point. Hold on, let me hit right-click. I need to see how much he scaled them. Okay. Do that again. Scale X. Yeah, those are about there. So what this does is it makes our individual movements or frames that we've created last just a little bit longer by scaling them out. So when our Benny the Bean guy looks left and then right, those looks last a bit longer. I wonder why I got stuck on this last time. I don't know. Well, okay, now we shall press the play button. Yeah, there we go. That does look a bit better. It's like, what? Nice. Alright, so apparently that's a bit too much according to the instructor, so we shall scale them down slightly. Okay, so just this frame here, he wants it to scale, take that timing down a little bit. Yeah, about that much. Yeah, I can see what he means by that. All right, we're still moving some stuff around with the graph editor. Gosh, it's a good thing I remember how to do this stuff. Definitely could come in handy for future animations. Sorry, I'm just checking a message. Alright. Nothing important. I'll have to read all that stuff later. Alright, I gotta focus. I gotta get back in the game. Okay, which handles? It looks like these two near the top. Yeah, these look a bit different than the ones I have. Alright. Wait, did I do something? See, it looks like he's on frame, yeah, frame 55 here. Yeah. Got a little... I guess it's these two. No, wait, not those two. These two. Okay. Grab x-axis. And then just move it out slightly. Yeah, that looks fine to me. Let's see, that's at 1. I wonder why those are so much lower. It's very interesting. Alright. Well, we're about halfway through this lesson. Again, I still don't understand why I got stuck last time. But, I don't know, maybe I didn't copy something down correctly. Or, you know, the tried and true thing is that I probably just didn't listen correctly. But we are making progress, and I am happy about that. Alright, for this, I need to change something here. We gotta go back to the layout. I have to change the camera position. So I'm gonna turn, let's see. Camera, we're gonna turn that off. Oh, you know what? I don't even think I have the camera selected. Let's see, I think for the camera you have to press 0. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Whoa, how did that happen? All I wanted to do was just rotate the camera. There we go. Let's see, I think I gotta go here. Lock camera to view. There we go. See, the rotation's fine. Just kind of needs to be a bit flat. Oh, there's the rotation right there. Alright, let's do this. Hit 0. Whoa. How did we end up upside down? Anyway, that's a bit better, I think. Alright, now we'll go back to animation. And yep, that looks a lot better. Hi, Riot! Gimme banana? That's not a banana! His name's Benny. Benny the Bean. He has eyes. Let me take this off of that. Hit 1. Yeah, there we go. See? Benny has eyes and a bone. He is Beanie Boy. Yep, Benny the Bean. How you doing today, Riot? How's your day going so far? He kind of looks like a VeggieTales character. Yeah, he kind of does. So this is our animation of him so far. He looks to the left, he looks to the right, he does a double take, and he gets scared. So the next thing we have to add in is a monkey head. Don't worry, it's not a severed monkey head or anything. To stretch and yawn at the same time. Alright, so for this... Oh, we're already in object mode. Okay, well, that works. Guess I had to do that in order to move the camera around. Let's see, we must go to the dope sheet. I forgot how to do that. Oh, well, that's different. But that's not it. Is it Control Tab? No, that's just the frame editor, or action editor. I just got done with an interview. I hope my chances are high, because I said I would be willing to work any shift they had if I wasn't accepted for third shift. So you're trying to... Are you trying to take on a second job? Okay, first of all, I hope the interview works out for you, but yeah, I guess that is also my question. No, I want to quit my current job. My job sucks. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. It sounded like you were working really hard at your current job, but I completely understand, you know, that design. I mean, that's that is the desire of many people. My job sucks. I want a better job. So I don't blame you for that at all. Alright, where are we on this? Right. Gotta get to the dope sheet, which is... Oh, so that is Control Tab. Okay. But that just brings us back here, back to the animation, or the keyframes. Oh, so I guess the dope sheet is the keyframe editor, or at least something extremely similar. And my employer sucks. I really tried. I did too many unwritten rules. I decided I was going to quit when I got written up for something BS, not helping with a pallet, but I had asked my coworker. Oh my god, I hate bosses like that. Like, they bring you in for a job and then they have all of these quirks and things they don't tell you about on the interview, and then all of a sudden you're getting like written up or citations for all of this stuff that no one told you about. Freaking hate that. Let's see. But I had asked my coworkers already if I should help or if I should finish my inventory count, and they said, go ahead, finish your count, and then come help. They reported me anyways. Those bastards. Yep. Okay, I have a question, right? Your current job, do they have like a high employee turnover? Like, do people come and they work there for like a few weeks or a couple of months and then they quit? That is some BS. So I'm just waiting for Riot to answer before I say anything else. Let's see. I even told my supervisor this, and he still wrote me up. Yeah, high turnover. The newest employees at my department who started a couple of weeks after me has already quit. Well, yeah. And there you go. And that's the reason why. Because of idiot employers like that, where they're like, well, you should have knew. You should have just knew these things, you know, when we hired you. You should have knew I was an a-hole. Well, I'm sorry. That frickin' sucks, and yeah, you know, I wish you the best with this, this new job that you're applying to, and I hope that works out. I hope you can get out of the current job that you have as soon as possible. Ugh. This is the reason why I hate working for anybody. Because there are some good employers out there, good bosses, but they seem to be few and far in between. Mm. Alright, well, let's return to this lesson here. I should probably turn off the record button for this part. So, let's see. Shift A, mesh, monkey, monkey. Let's see. Because the exact opposite happened to her with training. My training was extremely slow. I barely learned anything the first 2 months. This lady, she was thrown on her shift 2 weeks after she started. Sucks. That just sucks. This is why I make comics making fun of people that I don't like. Although, actually, I haven't done that for a while. let's see. She had almost no idea how to work the software we used. I tried to help her as best as I could, but it wasn't enough in the 30 minutes we interacted before I left for the night. The interview lady gave me a free soda. That was nice. Yeah. But that, unfortunately, was not enough preparation for you to deal with an idiotic boss. Ugh. Well, again, you know, just do the best you can for right now. And all I can say is, hang in there. I'll be, hoping and praying that you can get this, this other job. Honestly, I think the only reason that I even have a job right now myself, and the job lasted as long as it did, is because I'm technically working for my mom. You know, on taxes and on paper, she is technically my employer because she, through in-home supportive services, hires, she can hire a caregiver. Or fire a caregiver. So, I guess I'm lucky that, and truly fortunate that I have the job that I have, because I don't even know what I'd be doing right now. I'm moving the monkey around a little bit. Alright, so that's just out of view of the camera. Okay. I guess it's because I turned the record action off. Or the record button off. Guess I should probably add one. Create new action. Okay, so we'll call it Suzanne action. And then, what did he say? Hit the fake user action. That's that one. Okay. I guess we'll turn the record button back on. Unselect that. Turn that back on. Yeah, let's see, right? It says, yeah, I got a lot of BS at this job. I got on night shift by myself, so it's nicer. Away from the drama and the hustle. Come to find out, all 4 ladies I had worked with got written up for screaming at each other, and one got suspended for poor attendance. I don't know what to even say about that. I don't know. I guess there's just some points in life where it's like, you just expect people to be a little bit more mature, but I don't know. I guess immaturity just strikes at any time, at anybody, no matter what their age is. I know I can be incredibly immature at times as well. For reasons. But, you know, I try to incorporate that at least into my live streaming. And usually not at screaming at people. But there have been some people who have really pissed me off over these past... How long has it been? 7 years? Well, it's been 7 years of streaming, but almost 10 years of being on YouTube continuously. So, there's just gonna be some people. Yep, shocked action is still there, although it's earlier on in the animation. So we gotta go back to this one, looking around and then shocked. Oh, that's interesting. So if you go back here... Oh, no. No, I guess that's not there. I wonder why that is. Must be something else. I could write a memoir about this job, and I haven't even been here a year. Well, I hope I get a new job soon. My apologies if I vented too much. No, I don't mind. I mean, I enjoy catching up with you and chatting with you and, you know, hearing about what's going on. I mean, if I didn't care, I'd be like, oh, yeah, that's nice. But I wouldn't be that way. You know, we've been friends for a while, so, you know, I care about what happens. So, you know, I appreciate you telling me what's going on. And it's nice to have someone else to talk to. It's been kind of a quiet stream, which I don't mind. And, you know, this is, for all intents and purposes, documenting my hopeful advancement in learning Blender. But, you know, I still like chatting with people as they show up. So, no worries at all. Ah, now that makes sense. Using all of these different actions on different objects. These are the past actions that we did. I forgot about the wobble and walk. Yeah, even the camera has an action. But, yeah. Alright, well, let's go back to this. My stepsister, she is a terrifying, no-nonsense lady with the juxtaposition of being even smaller than I am, and even told off my supervisor because she is above him in rank. Oh, okay, so she works at the same place that you do. Well, rank does have its privileges, so at least that's nice. Well, we're almost done with this lesson. Let's see, we have... where are we? Yep, we're at 8 minutes and 20 seconds into a 9-minute and 38-second lesson. So, yeah, let's see. So, hopefully Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, so we'll be able to finish this section this week if I can do these streams daily. Yeah, totally different department, though. Still, it's nice to have someone on your side. I wonder why this action isn't copied over, though. No? Yeah, we're on the action editor, not the dope sheets. Yep, it's nice. To give an example, my stepsister, while pregnant, mind you, had gotten, stabbed in the arm by a machine that was breaking down, held the, held the out of control part, held the out of control part in place while bleeding. Oh my god. Rick, how you doing, man? Trap is love, trap is life. You know what, Rick? Because you're here, I am gonna actually go and put on my webcam. Hold on, you guys might not hear the music once I switch screens. Just a sec. Yeah, the music's gone. Hold on, I gotta copy some stuff over. But hey, actually, let me go to webcam screen. It's good to see you, Rick. It's good to see all of you guys. Yes, I am wearing my Superman shirt. Let's just say I found a way to, see the, Superman movie. Yar. And, I quite enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed it a bit. It does have issues, but I did enjoy it. I'll post my thoughts about the Superman movie probably on social media. But yeah, just my short take is I like it, but it has some issues. But I liked it a lot more than Man of Steel and whatever Snyder was doing. Just, I am glad that vision of DC is over, and I am very much here for the new vision of a DC universe of movies. We need your opinion to be a separate video. Trap, do a movie review. I could. I'd probably just put it on social media, though. I'll have to think about that. Oh, you guys can actually still hear the music. That's good. I'm glad for that much, at least. Let's see. So, she held the out-of-control piece part in place while bleeding until a mechanic hit the emergency stop. She matter-of-factly walked away to the nurse's office and said, "I need bandages." That would be awesome. I mean, I have done some reviews before, like of independent comics that I've read. In fact, I need to probably do some more of those. But anyway, yeah. Rick says, all the bandages. I mean, that's what Riot's stepsister apparently did after she got stabbed by some machine in the arm. Thankfully, it was, you know, it wasn't anywhere more costly. But, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go back to my VTuber scene. But, you know, I just figured, you know, since some folks are here, I might as well show you the face behind the character again. I will also say one other thing about Superman. Has your beard gotten bigger? Yeah, it has. I need to shave it down, honestly, because it doesn't, like, grow out evenly all over my face. So, I'll probably give it a bit of a trim. Riot says, me too. Papa Riot liked it too. He said it reminded him a lot of the Christopher Reeve movies. We went opening night and there was some merch left. My dad got a cup and got a crypto plushie. Nice. Yep, I will definitely have some things to say. I will say this, I probably would have enjoyed it a lot more if I actually got to, you know, see it on the big screen rather than, you know, the way I had to see it because, again, I have no car, so without my family going and deciding to see it, I don't get to see movies, which is another reason why I'm saving up for the car down payment. Donate now! No one has to donate. It's just there if people want to, and I'm also saving up as well. Like I said, I need to update the where I need to update how much money I saved. Jeez, if I could just speak words. We're not at $600, we're closer to $800. So, I need to update that. I might as well do it now. What the heck? Streamlabs. We've partnered with Twitch to bring exciting, creator rewarding sponsorships. Oh wait, that's Stream Elements, not Streamlabs. Dashboard. I'm glad you got a Crypto plushie. I thought Crypto was a great character in the movie. Let's see here. That's alert box. Let's see. Oh wait, nope, not alert box. Oh my god, go back to dashboard. Where the heck is it? Is it all widgets? Tip jar. YouTube member goal. Super chat goal. It's around here somewhere. Did they rename it? Maybe it is tip goal. Oh yeah, it is tip goal. Okay, yeah. Alright, I'm also changing the donation, like, goal amount from $2,000 to, from $3,000 to $2,000. So let's see, we'll go end goal, car, down, payment, goal amount, 2,000, starting, and we'll just put it at 800. And save settings. Oh yeah, sorry, my VTuber is going all over the place. Oh, I forgot to change the date. And after December 22nd. There we go. Save. Alright, now it's back. I need to update the amount on Ko-Fi as well. My dad was amazed by Crypto. He has only seen Superman movies and Smallville, so he never heard of the character. So I told him all about Crypto, and he became even more excited for the movie. Yep, Crypto the Superdog. That's such a Silver Age character concept that has only now been brought to the screen for the first time. And honestly, we can really thank James Gunn and his efforts to, you know, make animal characters and tree characters come to life and be as endearing as they are. Because without Rocket Raccoon and Groot, we would not have Crypto. Okay, my mom is up, so I'm going to have to take a break. I'll leave the music playing. I'll be back in like 15 minutes. All right, I am back. So, and I just had to get rid of a bot. I swear to God, it's like Kick and Twitch. That's where I get the bots. All right, hey Jor, welcome. Thanks for all the twerking from your emote and mine. Hey Pichu. Have you been behaving? Yeah, but it's good to see you. Appreciate you dropping in. Let's see. Riot says, I still think Nathan Fillion should have been Hal Jordan. I agree. Could have been an older Hal Jordan. I wouldn't have minded that. I understand the character that James Gunn wanted there. With wow, I'm forgetting his name. Guy Gardner. There we go. I understand that. I just think that should have been played by a different actor. So, but hey, you know, it's what we got. Lex Luthor, like, the entire production was basically perfectly cast. But it does have issues, and I'm not going to spend the rest of the stream talking about what my issues were with the Superman movie. But yeah, I agree with you on that, Riot. Stop that! I'm just lurking around. I'm just bored. Well, this is a great stream to be chill at. I'm almost done with this Blender lesson that I'm learning from the tutorial. Since you've never been here before, Pichu, at least during these streams, I'll show you what it is. Let's see, we'll take off game capture. And this is the tutorial that I'm learning from. It's called Learn to Rig and Animate Models and Characters in Blender for All Skill Levels. Blender 4 compatible, blah, blah, blah. So we're animating this character called Benny the Bean. And right now he's reacting to a monkey head just showing up right beside him. Well, that's what I'm trying to animate anyway. So we're almost done with today's lesson. And then we'll just call it a stream, and then I'll come back tomorrow about the same time and do some more. Oh, Rick is playing Enlisted. I might have to give him a raid after we're done. He's doing a lot more streams nowadays. Alright, well anyway. I gotta focus. I gotta get locked in. I wonder why, like, this guy's not moving at all. We go to look around and then shocked. Like, do I have to copy that over to this? Okay, so click on Suzanne. No, that's not Suzanne. Okay, so click on that and then choose a different action. Yeah, that's still there. So let's see. Okay, so at frame 52 or 53. So then we go to this. Okay, so let's zoom out a little bit. G, then X, move you across, so about there. Let's see, good luck. If I get a better PC, I'm going to try Unity because avatars in VR chat. Cool. There's all sorts of tutorials that you can... Well, you could probably find some free ones on YouTube to learn how to do... learn how to make stuff in Unity and all of that. Yeah, you and Nico, you guys play VR chat quite a bit, don't you? Or, I mean, is it really playing so much so as that you go into there and you just, like, talk to other people? I don't know. I've seen videos. Only if a friend is online. Mostly, yeah, but there are games. Right. I gotcha. Oh, yeah, you know what? The monkey head might need to be a little... Well, no, we could just leave it there. I'm not going to mess with that. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I guess it doesn't have anything before that. Yeah, okay, I see what I need to do. Let me do Control-Z, Control-Z. It needs to have a frame before it comes into camera, so I need to insert keyframe. So there's that. Or I might actually have to go back further. Well, I can just move this back slightly. And then on frame 53, it can do this, GX, and then come into view about right there. Move it a little bit more. There we go. That makes a little bit more sense. So now we can just play the animation. That does look pretty funny. I maybe play a bit much in 3 years, almost 4, like 1,100 hours or more or less. I don't know. Well, you can track the amount of hours you like if you're playing from Steam. Then yeah. Wow, you're almost halfway to your car down payment. That's awesome. Thanks, Sean. First of all, welcome. Thanks for showing up. Second of all, I changed the end goal of the car down payment from $3,000 to $2,000. I talked with my oldest brother about it. He's helping to make arrangements so I can get the car. And I asked him, could I just like do a $2,000 down payment instead of a $3,000 down payment so, you know, I could maybe get the car a little faster? Maybe not have to wait all the way until December to get it. And he said, yeah, you could do $2,000. Like, your car payment will be a bit higher, but you could totally do that. So I said, okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So I changed the end goal from $3,000 to $2,000, and we have just about $800. You know, I'm down like $16 or so, but I'll just put it at $800. But yeah, so that's where we're at. We're almost halfway there. So donate now. No one has to donate. But if anyone wants to, you can either go through my Ko-Fi account or Streamlabs. Either one works. That rules. The sooner you get it, the better. I agree. Still gonna get the Toyota RAV4. And, yep, that's the goal. You're getting there. You'll be there soon. Yep, I just gotta keep saving. And of course, all of the donations and, like, the paid subscriptions from Twitch. And I should be getting my next payout from YouTube. Well, I'll get it, like, towards the end of October. I would have gotten it this month, but I was down, like, 85 cents from getting my $100 payout. I was like, are you kidding me? I gotta wait a whole other month because, like, I didn't get enough funds from the channel memberships that I have, which I'm very grateful for, but I'm just like, oh. But yeah, by this time in August, we will be over the $1,000 mark. Actually, we'll be there before that. Probably like the first 2 weeks of August. All right. So yeah, Sean, how is your day going so far? Yep, that works. Although I guess he has the start of it at like frame 20. Yeah, that's fine. Sean says, I can't complain. So pretty good, I guess. Cool. Well, I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad that your day is going all right. Alright, so he says bring it in basically to about frame 45. Let's see, is he on frame 45? Kind of looks like it. I'll just assume that he is. Oh, actually frame 35. Yeah. Let's see, click this, make sure the actions, no wait, this one. Yep, all of the actions have the forward kinematics label on them. Oh, fake user. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and hit save, and we're done for today. So there's that. We did it. Follow through and overlap. That's tomorrow's lesson. Alright, so... Sorry, I'm back now. You were making eggs! Uh-oh. Jor, were you making those eggs so you could throw them at me? Is it my turn for egg bukkake? I'd be very impressed if it was. And since the stream is basically coming to an end, I will go ahead and put myself back on the webcam. From all the eggs you threw at me, I made an omelet. My God. That's a lot of eggs. Move this back over here a little bit. So yeah, here I am. Here's the real me back on the camera once more. And I appreciate all of you guys for being here. I'm going to try to come back tomorrow at around the same time and do the next Blender lesson. And yeah, today was hard, admittedly, trying to get back into this, but I'm glad I did it. And I'm glad you guys showed up and you were here to chat with me. But yeah, that's pretty much that for now. I got a lot of other things to do today. I got to make some calls in regards to my mom getting her next procedure done. I got to check on bank stuff. Ooh, look at all the little emotes flying across the screen. I'm gonna grab one. Ha! I got one. I got one just before it disappeared. It's mine now. Now I'm gonna blow it away. And now it's gone. No, I wasn't blowing a kiss. I was blowing the emote away. That doesn't sound right no matter how I say it. But I will shut off the music. So yes, we will come back tomorrow. If anyone wants to donate to the car fund, you can do that because, oh, there's some more. Oh no, there's tricky ones too. No. I couldn't catch them all. But maybe if I get a Pokeball, maybe I can catch them all, and I'll just throw the Pokeball at the camera. Dogma, hey, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Thanks for the twerking emotes. And Dexter, thanks for showing up as well. Yep, we did finish up the lesson here for today. We made a monkey head slide in to our DMs, and we made Benny the Bean a very scared bean. So there we are. So I'll come back tomorrow. I'll try to start at 10 a.m. tomorrow. unlike today where I started closer to 11. And we'll just see how things go. So, I am going to raid my friend Warlord297. He's playing a World War II game called Enlisted. So I hope you guys will visit him and say hello. And we'll have a raid message. It'll be hashtag JigglePhysics raid, complete with twerking trap emotes. So yeah, hashtag JigglePhysics raid. And where's my twerk? There's my twerk. We'll hit that. So that will be our raiding hashtag. Feel free to copy that in the chat. Even if you don't have the twerk and trap emote, it'll be all right. Let me dismiss the commercial. And thank you all for being here once again. I'm not going to stream again today, but tomorrow I will be back playing more Donkey Kong Bonanza. So be on the lookout for that. So we'll do 2 streams tomorrow. So thick blessings be upon you all, and may the thick be with you all. Bye-bye.